Capricorn, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace. I'm here today to do your general reading for April 1st through the 15th, 2018. I just want to say thank you for being patient with me. This retrograde has kind of thrown things off, but I'm trying to play catch up. So thank you for all of your support. I couldn't do this without y'all, and I just want you to know how much it is appreciated, everything that you do for me. And if you haven't watched the updated videos, especially with Facebook, if you're not friends with me on Facebook, please go check that out. I have classes that I'm offering for free because I want to share my gift with y'all, and especially on the educational side of how to overcome our blocks and to embrace our paths. I'm offering those for free now. So if you haven't watched those videos, please go do so. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad to have you here with me, and if you are not, then you know how I roll, and we will be focusing on the same as usual, but we do have bonus videos this month. So we will be focusing on what you need to overcome in your recent past, what you need to be focused on in your current energy, and what you have to look forward to if you listen to Spirit's guidance today. Now, in your overall energy, I do see that there is something, especially on the financial front or with work, there is some sort of project or something in your life that you decided to quit putting effort into. Usually the Three of Pentacles is group projects, working as a team in the work environment. There's something along those lines. With it being reversed, this tells me that you've quit putting energy into this circumstance, okay? And it's something that, you don't want to put that time and effort into anymore because there's something else you have your eye on, and it's something brand new, okay? So with this decision, it does bring a sense of peace. It's being able to release the past and knowing that there's a more enriching future coming. And it's trusting your path too. Trusting that whatever the sense is that you're releasing and not putting in the effort anymore, whatever the new beginning is bringing a new sense of self and a new, what's the word I'm looking for? A new sense of pride, okay? There's something else that needs your attention. And some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but I feel that whatever the thing that you had to quit putting your effort into, even though at one point it was very passionate for you and it did make you feel challenged and like it was a great opportunity for you. Maybe it was, but it wasn't in a sense, because it led you to find a deeper sense of self, okay? This is the Epiphany card, and it also represents the Hermit, and this is all about soul searching. This is about going within and shining the light on the darkest parts of ourselves so we can truly find out where those baggages lie, where those, where certain things that we might be holding on to, that sense. It helps us navigate through the darkness instead of placing blame on others or, whatever the case may be. It's finding out where exactly we stand. And when we do that, then we're able to move into a brand new beginning, okay? And this is starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. And that's why sometimes we have to go into hermit mode so we can actually figure out what it is we need to work on so we can move into the next chapter and be able to look at the things in our past, even if it did hurt severely, to be able to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to find these things out about myself that I might not have learned otherwise, right? And what this does is it brings a new sense of stability, maybe a new home. It could be a marriage or a relationship, because you do have the Two of Cups here. So it could be it's a time for celebration, abundant rewards for hard work, release yourself from burdensome situations. But the Four of Staffs is all about being really grounded and very secure. And especially with the Two of Cups being behind that, it might just lead you to finding a new sense of foundation for yourself, that you have a very structured and stable relationship that comes into your life later. And then once you go through this, and I don't know if, some of you could be walking into a twin flame here, because there is a lot of changes happening once you meet this person. But you have the Magician card, so some of you might walk into a Gemini or Virgo. But it's just talking about having that connection to where you can truly manifest the life that you want. What you need will magically appear, successful beginnings. The Moon card, the opportunity to improve your plans, listen to your intuition for accurate guidance, face your fears and grow stronger. And it's being able to walk into that darkness and saying, hey, I might not know everything that's going on, but I'm willing to look around and search for it, just so I can bring light to that situation. And then with the Emperor, some of you might be dealing with an Aries, but this card stands for taking leadership back over your life and having that stability and efficiency, taking charge of the situation and ambitious plans, which lead to the Two of Staffs. And that is saying that you're moving forward there's a lot of ambitious choices and being bold in this situation. It's aligning yourself with people who have your same vision. And with that comes the solution, which this is the Temperance card. Success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. It's learning to balance the energy of the Two Cups. And even with the Justice card, fight for injustice and equality, rulings made in your favor, and don't give up. But there's still that balance. You need to find balance, okay? And when you find that balance, you will find victory. And I think that's really what it's leading you to, because there is the Six of Michael, and it's removing yourself from, especially the mental energy, moving away from the toxic mental energy into calmer waters and choosing peace in the situation. And then you will find that there is a time for celebration when you can listen to your intuition. And so and that's a lot for your overall energy, but with those changes, this is what is really going on. So what you need to focus, or what you need to overcome in your recent past, you have the Sun card and the Patience, please. Now, some of you could be dealing with, if you actually have a son that's going through a tough time, or you might be worried about, they're just telling you to have patience with this situation. And just remember to keep praying about the situation in general. Now, if you do not have a son, then it could be someone who is younger than you, or maybe someone who is a little bit more immature, okay? But there are unseen factors that need to occur first with this situation. And with that, there's some sort of decision that needs to be made, okay? You have the Lovers card, so it's obviously someone that you have a really deep connection with. someone who is here to teach you something. And then you have the Queen of Staffs reversed. So you could be trying to choose between, you know, and the Lover's card is a Gemini, and then you could have a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that you're having a hard time choosing between. But if it's not, it's probably a decision whether to stay in a situation where there is a deep emotional connection to, or to stay in a situation where you don't exactly have that support and the passionate drive that you're looking for by staying in this situation, is what I'm hearing, okay? And that's why they need you to have patience, please, because there's something that needs to shift in this situation. If this was revert, or if this was upright, okay, I would say that it would be a decision whether to choose between two people or two different scenarios. So with the Lover's card, it could be focusing on whether or not to put more time and effort into your love life, or it could be to follow your passion. But I feel like there's a situation where you don't feel that creative push in whatever you're doing right now, and that passionate drive is, you know, you're having a hard time finding balance between the two. So there are just things that need to come into play, okay? There are unseen factors that need to happen first. But again, the decision has to be made, and you need to quit over analyzing the problem. Find a compromise. So what you need to be focused on in your current energy is your wish is granted. What you've asked for is coming true. Now, some of you could be dealing with an air sign, but I feel like this is more of Capricorn moving quickly to remove negative energy out of their life, okay? With the Knight of Michael, you know, this is a very fast-moving energy, being strong and committed to their path, and it's the time to choose logic over emotion, and accepting the sudden change, okay? And with the Five of Michael is about sweeping the negativity out of your life because the situation does not serve you. You need to release your attachment to the outcome and consider taking a more uplifting approach. So that's what you need to be focused on at this time. And what you have to look forward to if you listen to Spirit's guidance today is your desire is within reach. Ask for what you want. So have faith as everything is working out in your favor, and let the universe and other people know what you need. I feel like a lot of you Capricorns are going to be choosing to put your time and effort into something else, maybe. And especially when I pulled this card earlier, I really feel that some of you are going to start getting those creative juices flowing again, and it's something that you're going to have to put some time and research into, okay? The Eight of Pentacles is kind of like the apprenticeship card. But in this deck, like, he's sitting there reading a bunch of books, and the angel's over his shoulder, like, nudging him towards certain paragraphs and certain things that he needs to read. So you might find out that there are certain things that are falling in your lap that are divinely led. So whether you come across a video or a book or anything of that sort, and you're like, I was just talking about that yesterday, or, you know, I've been really wondering about this and it just kind of fell in my lap. Those are the things that you need to be looking out for, and trusting that nudge that they're giving you, because it is something that you are going to work really hard towards, and through practice you will find perfection. Consider getting additional education or training. So it might be something that's something that's completely new to you, and you have to really put in that time and effort, but it is something that you're hoping for, and it is within reach. And especially with the Queen of Michael here too, you know, this card does say it's a time for your career rather than your relationship. So you know exactly what to do and the benefit of experience. I truly feel that Capricorn, and you're a hard worker. Capricorns always are focused on money and finances and what's the next big thing. But at this time, I have to agree with it. There's something way bigger for you, and it's not a time to get distracted by other people and to allow certain things in that will keep you from reaching your higher purpose, okay? Because there's something bigger for you. So yeah, and especially with the fairy deck too, like you know, there's the get some exercise. As your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. So some of you might be working on that and becoming stronger physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. But this is all about movement too. And then you have the love life card, and it is reversed. So that's telling me that you're not really focused on love right now. Maybe for the females out there, you're focusing more on your inner child and how to have fun again and to embrace life. But if this is for the men, maybe maybe you need to focus on more of your divine feminine, okay? And there's a lot of spiritual shifts going on for you, Capricorn. Your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. But it's time to let go. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. It's time to say goodbye to the old and say hello to the new. You finished one part of your life, and now a new and even better part is beginning. Some of you might be moving, and moving is a step in the right direction for you. Use your positive affirmations and use your natural abilities to overcome the situation. There are a lot of changes happening around committed relationships. Some might be starting a new or, what's the word I'm looking for? Reconciling. Some of you may be reconciling. But I feel like this is just a time for Capricorn to figure out who it is they really are and what they want to manifest in their life and what they're willing to let in. So what energy they want you to focus on and put into action at this time is, I choose love no matter what. And when I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. So remember to just always come from the place of love, and remember to have fun and find that joy in your life, because when you do and you're truly feeling that on a soul level, then you start attracting more of that into your life, okay? And let's see. So as far as your love messages, they want you to work on your forgiveness, okay? And this says nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. So whether it's something in your life that, you know, may not have worked out in the past, or, you know, maybe your fear of what's happening in the present, just remember to come from a place of forgiveness and realize that no one is perfect. And as long as no one is treating you like utter shit, you know, there's a big difference between people being human and people being toxic. You know, if it doesn't align with your life, then you have to reconsider. And if, you know, if it's just a bump in the road, then know that you'll get through it. So, yeah, I mean, and maybe you do need to learn how to demonstrate love a little more. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. Take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. So, you know, maybe this is all for maybe this is all for a reason for you to learn how to not only forgive your past and yourself, but to find joy in the presence and learning how to work with the universe so you can attract the abundance into your life. And also how to demonstrate love to the people you truly care about and that kind of stuff. So I hope that makes sense. But yeah, if you need a personal reading, please email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. If you do not need a personal reading, but you would still like to support the channel, there's a donation link down below. And please don't forget to check us out on Facebook. And there's a lot of stuff going on over there as well. And I will also be doing your bonus here in just a second. So if you're looking for messages from Spirit, I would hop on over. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I love you all. And thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. I couldn't do it without you, and I appreciate it. I will talk to you soon. Bye.